Hey, my name is Kamilian, and in this series, I share unpopular opinions of mine on movies, TV shows, and games. So, with that, a bit of a shorter one today, which is, in my opinion, I believe that the Flash movie from 2023 is highly overhated. Now, I'm not trying to tell you this as a fact, nor am I trying to change your mind. All I ask is that you hear me out. Naturally, spoilers ahead. So, first and foremost, was James Gunn correct in saying that this is probably the best superhero movie of all time? Absolutely not. Not even close. Still a good movie. Is it as good as either the animated or the comic book version of Flashpoint Paradox? No, not in my opinion. However, it is still, in my opinion, overhated, and I'm going to explain why I believe that. The Flash movie has a relatively strong story because it explored the themes of identity, family, and destiny in a compelling and emotional way. Like other iterations, the movie follows Barry Allen, a forensic scientist who gained super speed after being struck by lightning as he traveled back in time to prevent his mother's murder. However, his actions created slash take him to an alternate timeline or universe where everything was different or worse. He had to face the consequences of his choices and learn to accept his past and his future. The movie had a complex and engaging plot that kept the audience invested and surprised. It had many twists and turns, such as the reveal of Dark Flash happening to be an alternate version of Flash himself, not to mention all the cameos throughout the movie. The movie also had a lot of heart and humor as Barry interacted with different versions of his friends and family. Not only did the movie have impressive action scenes and visual effects that showcased Barry's speed and abilities, but it also had strong character development for Barry, who went through a journey of self discovery and growth. He realized that he could not change the past without sacrificing the present, and that he had to live with his mistakes and regrets. He also learned to appreciate what he had and who he was, and to embrace his role as a hero. He became more confident, mature, and responsible, as well as more compassionate, optimistic, and hopeful. The Flash movie was a powerful and satisfying story that delivered on its promise of being a thrilling and emotional adventure. It was a movie that appealed to both fans and newcomers of DC. One of the biggest criticisms is the CGI. I honestly don't really believe it was that bad. CGI had its moments, but overall, it's rather impressive in terms of its technical quality, but also in terms of its artistic vision and storytelling. The movie uses its CGI to create a dynamic and immersive cinematic experience that captures the essence and spirit of the Flash and his adventures. Another controversial point are the cameos. Some of them people have no quarrels with, others, strong divisive opinions. Myself, I loved every single one, especially Nicolas Cage and George Clooney. I believe every single cameo deserved to be there, and every single one of them added value to the story, whether it be good humor and laughs, or hidden Easter eggs that we never got the chance to see. The movie had a positive and inspiring message that resonated with many people. The movie showed that no matter how bad things get, there is always hope and a chance to change things for the better. The movie also showed that everyone has a choice to be a hero or a villain, and that all actions have consequences. The movie encouraged the audience to be brave, compassionate, and loyal to their friends and family. As I said at the beginning, whilst I believe that the animated and comic book versions of the Flashpoint Paradox are superior to this movie, I still believe that The Flash from 2023 was a really good movie that entertained and inspired many people around the world, as it was well written, well acted, and directed, and it definitely deserves praise and recognition. It may not be the best superhero movie of all time, but in my opinion, it is definitely a worthy adaptation of a beloved comic book character. The best part about this entire video is that everything I have just mentioned is just my opinion. And at the end of the day, that is all that it is. It's just my opinion, it's not a fact. Regardless of whether you agree or disagree, I'd love to hear about it down in the comments below. If you deem it worthy, like, share, subscribe. I do a lot of this stuff as well as just generic gaming videos on Twitch as well. Join the Discord for updates. All of this is down in the description below for links. But ultimately, regardless of whether you were here for 2 seconds or watched the entire thing, I very much appreciate your click. But more importantly, thank you for hearing me out.